Hi guys, this video is sponsored by myself and my Etsy shop. Right now we have some Disney Princess self-care packages. Go and check them out. Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room and back to Christmas in July Stash Dash. So we're going to do this a little bit differently from last year. I did separate videos for different cards, and this year, well, I don't know. But this video, we're going to do just as many cards as we can, using up some of our stash items, of course, and kind of go from there. I also want to chit-chat with you guys for a long time, so this will give me a long time to chit-chat. We're going to probably just go ahead and use up all of these card bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to make 4 cards today, maybe. And then I also want to use up this card kit that I had gotten, I think it was last year, or maybe 2 years. No, I think I got this last year. And this is the Simple Stories Christmas Wishes card kit. I only have a little bit left over. And then of course I have my Christmas Stash Dash bucket. You guys can't even get the full effect here. We need to do some Christmas stash dashing for sure. We just have tons of stuff piling up. I did a lot of hauling last year, and then I ended up not even really getting to a lot of it, so hopefully I can get to quite a bit of stuff this year. We'll kind of play it by ear, though. I'm not sure how well these are gonna match. We'll make it work, though. There's quite a bit of different papers. Looks like I don't have any of the images left over, so I'll have to go into the bucket for that. But we'll kind of start off with just those. But we are going to be chit-chatting for a while. If you guys are interested in chit-chatting and talking it up, then stick around. If not, then you can go ahead and kind of skip around and see. Actually, I'll probably at the end of the video have a whole like showing the rest of the cards and how they were done. So, well, not how they were done, but what they look like. So you can go ahead and skip to that. Because we're probably going to talk about some pretty personal stuff. How we normally do. But I want to start off talking about... So, let's see. We went to the craft retreat. Or, no, not retreat. It was... What was it? Craft... Convention. Ah. There we go. Couldn't think of it for some reason. And actually this red polka dot. And I think that was in, when was that? Was that April? I honestly don't remember. It's been a long 3 months. So I think I talked to you last time in April, maybe March? Holy moly, has it really been that long? I don't remember though. And, you know, I actually probably could just look it up real quick. It doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we did the packaging. Okay. Okay, and then we did the journal Easter. Okay, so we talked in April. The convention was a long time before that, but the last time we talked was pretty much in April. And then I've kind of done really quick videos, just to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what I've been making. Most of my time has been going towards the Halloween self-care boxes, and then towards the princess self-care packs. So that's kind of where all of my time has gone, mainly when I've been crafting. I've also been doing a lot of the different journal and plan with me's. So you guys have probably seen all those. Probably wondering what the heck, you know. Oh, that's kind of cute. He kind of fits like right on in there. So yeah, you guys probably like, you know, we haven't really had a chatty video in a while, and there's a reason. So I remember talking to you guys, I think it was on live stream, and I was talking about how my gynecologist was going to be retiring soon. Just kind of that feel of, yeah, I can feel it coming that he's going to be gone. And he ended up retiring in January. But the problem ended up being I was on birth control for PCOS, and my prescription ran out in, I think it was the beginning of December, and he had gone, apparently, him and his staff had gone on holiday since, like, before November, like, before Thanksgiving. Sorry, I don't know what it's been a while since I've talked and worked. I guess that's my brain's going like, I need a Mary. I don't see one. That would have been cool though. I have a little one. Oh, my hand's stuck in. Ugh, this humidity. So I was without my birth control for my PCOS. If you guys, you know, don't know, PCOS can lead to TMI, heavy bleeding, and long periods, like long. And that's why I was on it, is because I would have long and sometimes heavy periods. So not being on it, it was okay for the first few months. And I didn't know what was going on. I tried to refill it with my pharmacist. They said, we can't get a hold of him. If you can get a hold of him, that would be great. I called. They said, we're going to be on holiday. And I said, okay, fine. I'll wait until the end of December, and then I will, you know, try and, because I figured, okay, they're going to be off for Christmas, right? So it comes around January, like, 3rd or whatever. I get a thing in the mail that says he's retired. I'm like, well, crap. So I hadn't been on it for, you know, a month-ish now, and I was actually feeling a lot better. I feel like the birth control that I was on was giving me depression, and okay, I have these words for Merry Christmas, but I don't really want to use those. So I was feeling so much better not being on it that I was like, okay, cool. What if we just, you know, stay on it, or, you know, stay off of it, stay on the not being on it, and we'll kind of go from there and see if I need to be on it again, because I've definitely been working on my health. I've been working on my stress. You know, all of this stuff that I'm like, okay, cool. I might be fine. I might be better. No. So I was fine for, well, I guess, well, it was probably November, December, well, November. I think I was still on it. So we'll say December, January, February, March, April. So for 5 months, I was fine. Everything was fine. I was doing so much better. I felt like, you know, I didn't have any symptoms of depression, really. You know, I think I'm going to just go ahead and do the Christmas. I mean, I really like that. We'll see if I have a Mary, but I don't think I do. And then maybe some dots or something. So, I was like, okay, we're just gonna keep going, because if it's working out, then that's gonna be really nice. Don't have to be on medication, because I really didn't want to have to go back on it, because it was obviously affecting my mood and like everything that I did a lot, which who would have guessed? Kind of, well, I'm very bad about not saying when things are bad, so I probably was in denial most of the time. We just kind of have to keep on trucking, you know? Don't show any weakness. So yeah, and it ended up being fine. Everything was good until, when was it? It was May. So it started out pretty normal. Came around to, like, I was still going. I was still bleeding, like, 1 week in. I was still bleeding 2 weeks in. 3 weeks in, and I'm like, okay, we need to call. We need to get a new gynecologist. So I went ahead and set up a new appointment with a new gynecologist, and it was pretty easy, actually. I got in really quickly. Thankfully, my husband was able to take the day off and take me. She did a normal, you know, she looked around, everything was normal. She's like, yeah, I said, you know, you already know you have PCOS, or, you know, I was never diagnosed, but it was always assumed. So she's like, yeah, it's probably just that. Don't worry, you know. Everything looks fine besides, you know, the bleeding. And she's like, she gave me a few different options. I was like, I really do not want to go on that same pill again. And she says, yeah, you should not go on that same pill again, because of my migraines as well. She said that it's not good for people with migraines to go on that medication. Oops, sorry. And especially because I have aura migraines, she said. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think I have a Mary. Dang it. It's kind of a random thing to have anyway, but because they normally go hand in hand, Mary and Christmas. So we're like, yeah, cool. Glad we agree, you know. I might just do this Mary right here. Yeah. And so we ended up, she wanted me to get the IUD. And I was like, you know, I'd rather not have to do that if I don't have to. I'd rather go ahead and take the mini pill. And if that does not kick off, then I'll probably get it, you know. So we said, yeah, okay, we're gonna do the mini pill, just kind of go off of that, see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, we'll switch. Kind of keep us in the loop. She didn't tell me how long it would take to, you know, maybe possibly get in my system or whatever. So it worked a few days after I took it. I ended up stopped bleeding after a month, you know. Very nice to not have to have my period anymore. So that was so nice. And then we went on to, you know, the next month, and then this month, and I had it for 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, if this goes any longer, then I'm gonna have to call her, and we're gonna see what's going on. I went ahead and researched the mini pill. It said, hey, you know, if you're switching over, you're probably not going to be fully whatever. It's not gonna be like life-saving. It's not gonna stop it for like good, and it'll take like 3 to 5 months to get in your system. So I was like, okay, cool. If it goes past a month, I'm gonna call her, schedule an appointment. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna wait the full 3 months to see. Hopefully it, you know, stops doing whatever within those 3 to 5 months. It gives me a break. And thankfully it stopped within 2 weeks. So, whew. And then, so all this time I have not felt like doing anything for the full month of June, or no, the whole month of May, and pretty much the whole month of June. Before June, I was pretty much just getting caught up on housework, on getting things, you know, prepped for my incoming next period. Like, it was just kind of a survival, you know, get everything done as much as I can. So crafting was not really a priority, and especially making videos was not a priority. I did want to go ahead and make sure I had my plan with me's and stuff done, so that worked out nicely. I feel like I need some snowflakes behind that. So the plan with me's and the journals, they were definitely like very quick and easy to do, so I was like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. And that felt good to be able to have some normalcy, have some crafting, even though it wasn't like, you know, full as much as I wanted to get done. Because I definitely have some things that, oh, they need some attention. But it worked out okay. Just being able to do a little bit of crafting, that helped with my stress as well. Because crafting definitely helps me. So, and then of course talking to you guys, that definitely helps me. That one's really cute. I like that one. Oh no! Okay, we need a little bit more tape. Is that gonna... Yeah, they're not gonna... We're gonna do some tape on the top and bottom. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Oh, I love that one a lot. I love that pink and blue color scheme. So, and it's been rough, to be honest, since I made a video on, when was it? Ooh, actually, let's do yeah. I made a video talking about how we lost Daniel's grandma, his granny. And after that, it's been pretty tough, to be honest, with his family. They've just been, I don't know. They've been getting on my nerves. So I've talked in the past about how they've just treated me very badly. They've, you know, they've done some crappy stuff. So with her passing, they just decided that they were gonna try and mend everything. They were gonna be, you know, the perfect family, just how, you know, narcissists are. So, and of course, with me being the codependent that I am, I wanted to say, yes, I want Daniel to have this family and all this. So I'm gonna, you know, try and see if they've changed and whatnot, because that's what they were claiming. They're like, yeah, we've changed and blah blah blah, and, you know, we love each other, we're a family and all that. Yeah, no. They, you know, tried to do it all throughout the funeral. And oh, it's just so frustrating thinking back on it, you know. You would think with how much mental health work I've done and all that, I would have been fine, but no. But of course, you know, I was grieving, so can't be too hard on myself for not seeing manipulation at the time that it was occurring. So anyway, the whole thing played out. It was like, okay, we're gonna give this a shot, because I'd really like if Daniel could have his family to, you know, talk to and grieve with and all that. And so I opened lines of communication with some of the family, the ones that I felt like, you know, well, they said they were working on stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm here if you want to chat. I even opened an easier line of communication, and it wasn't used, so I was like, okay, I need to take this back, because I can't have this open all the time. This has to be a safe space for me, so I need to take it back. There was a little bit of, you know, iffiness there, but I think it worked out. I think, especially with me being in a better mental health space, I recognized, like, it's their way of, like, feeling out of control and stuff. Ooh, that's cute. So I was like, okay, yeah, I understand. They're freaking out their way because of, you know, generational trauma and all that, childhood trauma. So I recognized it, and I stopped it. I said, this is my safe space. I can't, you know, this is my boundary, essentially. And I just have to have it back. Thankfully, they finally, you know, they saw that, oh yeah, okay, it's not about them, it's about me. And, ooh, cute. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a little too little, but no, worked out cute. So, you know, it worked out great. And then had a conversation with another one of the family members, you know, husband's mom, so mother-in-law, but can't really call her that, to be honest. She was exhibiting some behaviors, and we're like, oh crap, because he grew up on a farm, and we love the farm. He really wanted to have the farm as kind of, you know, just his way of taking back his memories and all that. And if she was gonna, you know, sell the farm, because they were showing that they weren't gonna keep things in the family. Well, family, we'll get to that. So, yeah, she was just exhibiting signs, and we wanted to talk to her and say, hey, we want to keep it in the family. He loves the farm. He loves, you know, everything about the farm. He really would like to have it, you know, when the time comes. So we would, you know, put together a plan and whatnot. But we just really wanted to go with the intent of saying, hey, actually, I think going like this might be better. Yeah, I think I like that, and then putting something right there. So yeah, we just went with the intent of saying, hey, we want the farm. That was kind of it. And I did not want to hash out anything at that point, because I knew people were grieving. I knew that this was, like, it really was not a safe space yet, especially with the other person in the family showing, you know, that it was definitely just because of the funeral. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not ready for it. Mainly because I don't really care. I just want to see them take their mental health seriously, and then I'll talk to them. But the thing is, they will never. That's the thing that I've come across now. It's like, no, they're never gonna take it seriously. There's no reason for them to. So, yeah, I said, hey, well, we said, you know, we're not here to hash this out. This is not the time, not the place, especially now that I know now. I definitely should not have done it the way that I did it, like that. It was so bad. Gotta find an image that I want to put in there. So we went and saw her. She tried to start some things, thinking that that's what we were there for, and obviously we were not. So we ended up stopping it. We said, we don't want you to sell the farm. If it comes down to it, we want to be able to buy it from you. So, before all that though, she freaked out. Yeah, did a lot of things that my boundaries would not allow, and because she was grieving, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just let it happen. And then eventually I was like, no, I cannot take it, so I had to leave. I was like, no, it's not happening. I'm not standing for this. I'm not gonna sit here and take this. So yeah, but before I had left, she had said, well, when we were still like amicable, the whole talking first phase, feeling things out essentially was what it was. She had said that she watches my videos, or that, probably not like watches them, but she said it, and I deer in the headlights. Like, my videos are supposed to be my safe space, and, well, like, my Facebook was too. It was supposed to be my safe space, and the whole thing, I blocked them on Facebook because I needed that. I can't technically block them on YouTube because there's no way to do that, and I just assumed they weren't watching. Bad assumption, I know. So when she said that, I froze. I didn't want my safe space to be taken over. I feel like I like that, but I wish it was a little smaller. Kind of doesn't fit too well. So when she said that, I freaked. And I think that's why I stopped doing a lot of chatty videos as well. I didn't want to sit down for them, to be honest. And then also, with my health problems going on, I didn't want to sit at the computer and, and then with it not being a safe space, I really didn't want to chat, because it's hard to talk about this stuff, and I felt like I could talk about my personal life and whatnot, because they weren't listening. At least that's what I thought. Because the whole thing is, like, they don't talk to me unless they want something. So for them to... Ooh, a mitten. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. So, I don't remember what I was saying. The mitten threw me off. It was just so perfect. How do I want this to go? Like that, maybe? Yeah. Got a little carried away with the tape there. So yeah, that's my safe space, and it felt violated, essentially. And then I had to really do a lot of healing work just from that chat alone. And to go back into crisis mode and figure everything back out and make sure I was doing everything that I needed to be doing and should be doing for myself. And also dealing with medical issues on top of that. So yeah, videos just were not priority, especially chatty videos. And I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter who knows my personal life. Whole thing is like, why do I have to keep this a secret? Why do I, because of trauma. Yay. and narcissism. I'm just gonna use the rest of this paper to line the inside. So, I'm slowly like, yeah, I do these videos for myself. And also for you guys. I like to chat with you guys, so about everything, not even just crafting stuff. And I think that it's also good to talk about this stuff because it's not talked about in, you know, trauma-filled families. So it's all about shame and keeping things to yourself. And I don't want any shame anymore. And I really don't want to keep things to myself anymore. Because that's how gaslighting occurs, and that's how manipulation occurs. If, you know, the more I sink into myself, the more okay with their mistreatment. Oh my gosh, this hair is not picking up. Come on. So, yeah. I'm back to making videos. As long as my health stays sane. I really hope it fixes itself. But it's been good because this week I've been working on my Christmas in July swap. I've been working on, yeah, that's mainly it. Now this, but so I'm getting things going, so that feels good. Feels nice. And I've also been not destashing yet, but I've been working on piling things for destashes because I've just been cleaning and clearing everything out. I think I definitely had a junky mindset, you know, hoarding as much as I could, just having a safe space of just a bunch of craft supplies, and now I feel good enough that I can work on what I want to work on. I don't have to keep things just to keep them. So yeah, these stashes are incoming just whenever I get the time to photograph and put them up on Etsy. I've also been fighting really bad feelings about that as well, because I haven't sold anything this year, and it's taken a toll. So yeah, but I feel like I've kind of caught you guys up on what's occurred, and my mindset behind everything. Yeah, I'm hopefully by talking to you guys, that'll cement itself in my brain, like, it's okay. Like, you know, crazy how that all comes about. But I did want to have these, oh yeah, I wanted to have these all done because I want to send out the challenge. I asked you guys if you wanted a Christmas in July. I always say Christmas in July, but almost none of my stuff actually has like summery feels to it. It almost is just strictly Christmas. So it's just like, I might as well say Christmas, but it's, you know, it is Christmas in July, but yeah. Anyways, these are the Christmas in July challenge kits. I'm gonna send along a sheet of stickers, one of the little gift card holders, and then a little snowflake. And it looked like I had 3 people so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and send those off. And I needed cards for those to put those in, so it worked out perfectly that I needed to make this video. So let's go ahead and go through the cards. I like this one a lot. And then we just have a little scrap of paper in there. We got this one. That squirrel is so cute. Again, just a little scrap of paper. Plus, I was able to use up that kit. I am excited to start using things up this year. I know I started it last year, but like I really want to use things up this year. And hopefully I'm out of my funk so we can get a lot of stuff done. I have so many kits that I have just ready to go. So many Christmas things ready to go. I want to do a Christmas self-care box, but honestly at this point in time I can't fathom it. I know it would probably bring in more, like people would more likely want to buy that than the Halloween one, but it's not a priority right now. Hopefully maybe by, you know, September or something I'll feel like it. But because I have a lot of the stuff already, like I have the books, the used books. I don't have any bookmarks made. Oh, excuse me. So basically I have the books. Wow. I have like the idea down of what I want to do, but I think it's just the putting everything together. I think it's also because I haven't seen any people buy anything, so I'm like, why would I want to make the Christmas boxes if nobody wants to even buy these? So it's definitely some strange feelings that I need to work out, you know. Plus I want to do some bigger projects and I don't have the room for it. So hopefully by de-stashing maybe I'll have some more room that I can work on some more bigger projects. I have to show you guys a haul that I did. I haven't done it yet, but it's so good. Oh, I love it. So yeah, we got to do another haul. I did it like a month ago, I think, but haven't done the haul video yet. So we need to do that. But that is it. Those are my 4 cards that we did with our Stash Dash. Christmas in July Stash Dash. We didn't really do too much of a bucket. Yeah, we didn't do a dent in that at all. But we did get that kit done. So that's cool. That's a good feeling. And then also we used the card bases. So awesome. That's a good feeling. And then, of course, we talked about feelings, and that's always a good day. Getting our feelings out. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I don't really know how to end this video, so we're just gonna do it the normal way. Oh, golly. I hope you guys are having a crazy day. Go crazy, not bad crazy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.